Hello, welcome to the next unit, Unit 10, this extra supplementary lesson. This will be a shorter lesson than usual. Let's go ahead and get started. So this lesson is Unit 10. This is all about health and sickness. In this lesson, you will be able to identify a number of different illnesses, give advice for someone who is sick, and ask and answer questions about sickness and health. So the first part, we're going to identify the illness. What's wrong? This one is a cold, a cold. We're going to use the word have or has. So he has a cold. Or you could say, I have a cold. He has a cold. Number two, the flu. Most of these illnesses take the word just this one uses the. Again, we're going to use the word have or has. He has the flu. A cough. C-O-U-G-H pronounced with a f. He has a cough. He has a cough. A sprained ankle. A sprained ankle. He has a sprained ankle. A sunburn. A sunburn. She has a sunburn. A headache. He has a headache. A toothache. A toothache. I have a toothache. Stressed out. Stressed out. This one uses the be verb. So here we can say she is stressed out. She is stressed out. Or I am stressed out. I am stressed out. She is stressed out. A fever. She has a fever. A fever. A virus. He has a virus. A backache. He has a backache. A stomachache. He has a stomachache. A sore throat. She has a sore throat. A sore throat. Problems sleeping or insomnia. She has problems sleeping. Sore eyes. She has sore eyes. We can use the word sore for any minor or small illness or sickness. So if it's not too serious, we can use the word sore. For example, I have a sore neck. I have a sore arm. I have a sore leg. In your student books in Unit 10, you're going to turn to page 65, and I want you to look at vocabulary 1 and match to the pictures. I'm going to give you 2 minutes. Let's go ahead and look at the answers. Number 1, F, the flu. Number 2, a cough. K. Number 3, a cold. A. 4, a toothache. I. Stressed out. N. A headache. B. Sore eyes. M. A backache. D. A sunburn. H. A fever. L. A sprained ankle. G. A stomachache. J. A sore throat. C. Problems sleeping. E. Now you can go ahead and look at part 2. In part 2, in the grey box, we have a number of remedies or solutions to the problem. In part 2, we can read, drink a lot of water, go to the dentist, go to the doctor, lie down, stay in bed, take aspirin, take some medicine, take some vitamins, try to relax, use lotion. Now we can use those same items in part 2 with some expressions for advice. So when your friend is sick, you're going to use these 4 expressions here. You should, you shouldn't, if I were you, I'd, and why don't you? So you need to memorize these 4 expressions when we take the writing test or maybe the speaking test. Let's go ahead and look at my example dialogue. And in my dialogue, I use all of these 4 expressions. We use them with present simple verb like go, drink, stay, etc. Let's take a look at the dialogue. A. What's wrong? You don't look too good. I have the flu. You should see a doctor. Okay, that's a good idea. And you shouldn't smoke. Okay. If I were you, I'd drink lots of water. And why don't you stay in bed today and skip class? Okay, now the final part of today's lesson is you're going to turn to page 67 and look at the questions in the speaking section. Those are the questions in the blue box. In the blue box, we have 10 questions, but we only have 5 different styles of question. So number 1 is, how many times plus PP? How many times plus PP present perfect? For example, how many times have you been sick this year? Have you been sick this year? Answer, I've been sick once this year. I've been sick twice this year. I've been sick 3 times this year. So that's PP plus number. Style number 2 is do you often plus simple present. For example, do you often get headaches? Get headaches. Simple present, get headaches. Yes, I do. I often get headaches. No, I don't. I rarely get headaches. Option 3. Have you ever PP? Have you ever present perfect? For example, have you ever had the flu? Had the flu. Yes, I have. I've had the flu 3 times. Yes, I have. I had the flu 2 years ago. No, I haven't. I've never had the flu. Option 4. When did you last go to the dentist? When did you last go to the dentist? I last went to the dentist last year. I last went to the dentist last year. Option 5. When was the last time you, past simple, went to the doctor? The last time I went to the doctor was 2 weeks ago. The last time I went to the doctor was 2 weeks ago. The final part of your activity today for this lesson is I want you to write down the answers for the 10 questions in the blue box. I will check that in 2 weeks' time. I'm going to give you 1 week to complete this lesson. Thank you very much. And that's all for today. I will see you all in class, and good luck.